Hey all, Trail here from Trail Plays Reborn, and welcome to Building Up Amerua, Episode 2. Last episode we began with building the... Something feels off there. Ooh. Ah, that's what feels off. Okay, figured it out. But as I was saying, we are starting on the main town of Wolf Pine. Obviously, this will lead into the Forest of Qatar, which is where more elvish cities are. We'll eventually find mountainous regions, or we'll build custom mountains nearby that to create the mountains of Camus, the god of the forge. I have my dog here with me. Say hi, buddy. Say hi. Oh, you wanted to be big and loud earlier. Now you don't want to be? It's okay. It's okay. He's a good boy. He's just hanging out with me today. Hey, since everyone else is out. But as I was saying, I'm gonna probably be working on the first building of the town, which will be likely replacing that gazebo, and that would be the blacksmith. And obviously, as you can tell, there's gonna be a giant farmhouse nearby, the bakery, which is gonna be on this side as well. So yeah, I can't wait. Let's get started. Hey guys, real quick, sorry for the freezing within this time lapse. I don't understand why it was happening. I'm assuming it's because of the probable 120 FPS, yada yada yada. It's a bunch of text stuff that I probably don't understand. And to be honest, but I am trying to fix all technical difficulties within this series before LO8 does come out. Anyways, as I was saying, let's go. I'm gonna start explaining some Amiran lore. To begin, there were two gods, the goddess of death, or the god of death, and the goddess of life. These two gods had three children, that being Amerua, the goddess of creation, Drascus, the god of destruction, and Damus, the god of balance and order. These three will be very important. Amerua created the earth, seas, forests, plains, everything. She created everything. Goddess of Life helped her by creating life, or giving life to her creations. Drascus was meant to be the natural order of things, to destroy things. And Damus was more like a manager. He made sure to, inform them, hey, this needs to be destroyed, that way this can thrive, and stuff like that. Unfortunately, one of the gods were jealous of their parents. They thought that they didn't need them, and that they were an unnecessary middleman in their task. So, they came up with a plan, including one of their siblings as an unwilling participant, and the other was left in the dark. They decided to seal away the goddess of life and god of death, taking their powers. Now, this god shall remain unnamed for obvious reasons, because I'm sure you can guess who it is, but I'm not gonna say who it is, you know? I feel like that's a bit rude. But hey, we'll move on, right? Now, as the world slowly progressed on, new deities began to emerge. Qatar, the god of the forest, Osiris, the god of the seas, Amethyst, the goddess of the skies. These gods appeared randomly. They weren't born of other deities, they were just created by Amerura's want to make more. She kept making things, so other deities had to appear to keep those things in check. Because without them, who is going to defend these areas? Amerua can't, she can only create. Drascus is meant to destroy things. He destroys anything he touches. Sure, Damus is there, but he's meant to keep the balance, the order of all things. So what were these areas to do? They had to create their own deities. These deities were formed of the will of the creatures that inhabited them, be it the fish in the seas, the squirrels in the trees of the forest, or the birds in the sky. They created these deities to protect them. But of course, the three deities that were already present weren't happy with this, so forth came their hatred as these creatures called the Titans. The Titans slowly formed from each and every one of the gods' hatred when new deities emerged, each one stronger than the last. And eventually, the Titans felt that they could defeat the gods. So the Titans went to war with the gods. These Titans seemingly had the same powers as the gods. The Fire Titan having the abilities of Camus, the god of the Forge, the god of Balance and Orders Titan having the ability of Judgment, able to send hellish flames down upon any creature who it deemed unworthy to continue living. But the creatures only ever got closer to godhood. The gods truly were gods, and they displayed this in the final battle. What was left afterward? A barren hellscape. Skeletons of the Titans laying within the ground of this place. Be it their ribs creating these giant pillar-like structures, but slowly one of the gods became attached to this place. Drascus, the god of destruction and death. Now, since his father's been missing for so long, he was forced to take up that mantle. He began to become attached to this barren hellscape that was once a lush paradise. And so Amerua had an idea. She offered Drascus this area. In return, he was to never come back to the world. He was never to come back to the overworld. He was set in the underworld permanently. That was his domain. While the heavens and the earth belonged to Amerua, the underworld to Drascus. Drascus, infuriated by his apparent exile, decided to create something of his own. A creature born of pure destructive energy. But what is a creature born of nothing but destructive energy? That would be a demon. And to the opposite, Amerua decided to create a creature made of pure creation energy. Unlike every other creature, which had a little bit of both from each person, be it balance from the god of balance and order, or Damus, with the destruction and creation energy of Amerua to balance it out. These ones were pure creation. Angels were formed here. And what could the angels do besides serve their leader? And so 28 archangels were formed to lead the other angels. One of which was named Barbiel. And that is where we'll have to end this story. Next episode, we will likely be covering the War of the Angels and Mortals, and then a couple more different stories. I'm really excited to share a bunch of lore with you. Oh, this will be so much fun. Anyways, roll the outro. Anyways guys, hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Leave a comment on what I should do in the next video. And if you enjoyed this video, you might enjoy the video to the top left. If you want to watch the entire playlist, look to the top right. There's some awesome art by my artist Onyo in the bottom right. I hope you did enjoy. I'm gonna go take a nap now. Peace!